Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? Zeta Fly here, Z132010, back at it again. Getting ready for my playoff game. I'm sorry I'm not very enthused today. I am super sick and trying to stay very focused, seeing that this is a money game tonight. If I win this game, this playoff game here against one of the better players in the league, I make my money pretty much back on the league itself. So it's a big deal for me. Make a little cash and keep playing this year. I like my team and I don't really want to lose it quite yet. So hopefully I can pull this one off. So right now you can see I'm getting my practices in. You can also see that my follow goal has changed again because I hit the follow goal on, what day was it? Saturday during the Trendy Gamer sponsor tournament. It was pretty cool. It was a really good time. So please, if you can, go check out the trendygamer.net. Also at their Instagram page on the Trendy Gamer. Have a bunch of cool accessories, equipment, apparel for PC, Xbox, and PS4. Jesus, I've done that twice now. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. So check that out. Game is officially starting at 8. So I'm just gonna be practicing for about 10 minutes, and then we'll get going on the stream. So hang tight. We should be starting pretty soon. Thanks. Second and that should never happen. Third and 12. Second and 1. Second and 9. Third and 9. Drop. First down. Second and 8. First down. First down. Second and 5. That's gonna be a problem if I can't get the run game going. See ya. Vontae's perfect to the house.
Green 80! Green 80! So right, so right. Shut! Here we go. Green 80! Shut!
Yikes, that was a terrible ball.
Shut! Green 80! Shut!
First down.
Green 80! Green 80! Shut!
Kevin White in space, man. That's a big one.
Shut! Green 80! Shut!
Stay on that block, Trey. 2nd and 2.
Let's go, Green 80! Green 80! Shut!
First down.
Green 80! Green 80! Shut!
2nd and 4.
Green 80! Green 80!
Alright, so that's a
Green 80! Green 80! Shut!
first and 10. 2nd and 11.
Shut! Green 80! Shut!
First down.
Green 80! Green 80! Shut!
First down.
Green 80! Green 80! Shut!
Oh boy. We do not run screens well, even a little bit. I'll say second and 10. That's a pick. That'll be a pick in the game.
Shut! Green 80! Shut! Green 80! Green 80!
First down.
Here we go. Green 80! Green 80! Shut!
Oh, it's like just James White. That's tough.
Green 80!
It's a tough ask on that young man.
Green 80!
That's touchdown. That's what I need to do, man. He slides that safety down though pretty heavily on run plays, so like when I'm under center. So I gotta understand that, and I gotta attack. I gotta attack the flanks that don't get added men to it, because he'll send a lot of man-on-man blitzes when we go when I go under center. So I gotta be prepared for that. And what the hell was that? He just run into his own guy and got bounced backwards. Say 3rd and 11 here. And Tyron Smith gets taken again by Christian Kirksey, which should never happen, but it has been all year. Take the yards and get down. Say 2nd and 4. Need one more good play, and I'll call it. That'll be it. Catch the ball, Kevin White, man. Swain. Greg Swain. Nope, not going for it. Good night. Man, that's not the play I want. I'm trying too hard to make a big play now, but I'm gonna go for it, man. I got 2 minutes. Oh, good play. That's Tavon Young, though. Was a filthy man. Nope, nope, yep. Okay, I'll run on that. Cool. cold. My hands are frozen. I gotta make some hot tea because I'm super sick right now. 1 second, guys. Let me go do that real quick. Just kind of turn the fan off and whatnot. All right, so my beautiful girlfriend is taking care of that currently. Making me some hot tea with honey and sugar, please. Thank you. So, and then she's. Can you turn this fan off too? It's cold as balls in here. Grazie. Alrighty, I think we're ready to go. Has he sent one in yet? Oh, I'm sending it to him, so let's get it going here, fellas. This is gonna be a big one, fellas. Hopefully this goes well. Thank you guys for tuning in. While we're kind of waiting for him to join us, please go check out the Trendy Gamer on Instagram. It's pretty cool stuff, dude. So go check that out. Then come right back because you don't want to miss anything. I've got like the chills right now. Like I just don't feel good at all. Man. No, no, I don't want that. Yeah. Um, Thank you. Yeah, this is gonna be. Hopefully, this is like MJ in the playoffs, but we'll see. And it's hot in here too. Like it's not like it's low. It's just I feel like crap. No, no, no. Leave it where it is because I don't want to mess with it. Play smart. Don't force a pass and read the defense's basic Madden advice, but just remember it for every snap. Thank you. I'm gonna try my best, man. I'm gonna do everything I can. I'm gonna do everything I can. You know, last time, there's different ways. The thing is, when I play against Tebow, the first game I played very well. It just came down to a couple possessions. The last time, with a guy like him, you need to play a good game. You need to play like a perfect game. And I was far from it. I played probably one of my worst games of the year against a good opponent, and it just happened that I got smoked on that game. But um, my biggest thing this whole year has been me playing too safe. That game I played almost too aggressive. The last game I played very well on both sides of the ball. I didn't run the ball as much as I used to, as I normally do, excuse me. But it worked out because I actually got better reads, and hopefully I can make the same decisions here, and hopefully I can win one out of the three. It just happens to be the one that matters. So let's see how it goes. Just give me 1 second, fellas. Gotta throw a sweatshirt on. Thank you. Well, we're not starting yet. I'm just waiting for him still. stirred already? Okay. I think I'm okay now. The lovely lady got me that my honey sugar tea, hot tea, because I smell like, I feel like shit. Hopefully this helps. I got a sweatshirt on now, man. But we're just waiting on good buddy Tebow. It's weird though. Like I don't think I've ever played like. That's not true. I guess I've played guys that I play other games with in like crucial games before, but this one just feels different. Everyone in the chat, tell Tebow to hurry up. He says he's on his way. Come on, man. We scheduled for 8 o'clock. We scheduled the 8 o'clock kickoff. You know, NBC would not be happy. Tell that man Tebow to hurry up. There he is. There's the guy. All right, time to get serious here. I cannot do the old school unis right now. Can't do it. Oh, wait. It says current home option. Current away option. There we go.
Well, the radar says the heavy stuff still a few hours away, but snow is falling as we near kickoff at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This will be fielded at the 8, fighting through. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Bortles. He finds an opening past the 40. On the left side, a catch by White. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick 1st down. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. It's caught. Stills right side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
There we go. Nice play, baby.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Lucy.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Bortles. He hits White, complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Hey, Johnny, thanks for the follow, my man. I appreciate it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Bortles again.
Oh, where are you throwing it?
Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted.
He didn't throw that anywhere near him.
Byron Jones.
Wow, that pass is about 5 yards outside.
To the 25-yard line. Trying to get it that time to Stills. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run for the 1st time with Devontae Freeman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Jeff, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Alshon Jeffrey, 27 yards.
Take advantage of the
and
matchup.
the Pats have taken the early lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one
Holding
going.
somewhere on the backside, probably left tackle.
That's the only way you can get it done.
So on the big tight end, Holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Bortles. And Stills bringing it in. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's White. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
Yes.
Bortles now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Bortles. Goes underneath here to White. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Green 80. Green 80. Hey, spread right. Spread right. Spread right. Spread right. Smack. Hank.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. He completes it right side to White. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Bortles going to come up here on 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Gotta win the possession game.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
Let's go, let's go. Green 80. Green 80. 11, 11. Green attack.
Bortles. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
He's going to play bend, don't break. Now he's going to get back into his zone, so he's going to sit and probably cover 3 or cover 2 hard flats and kind of hang tight.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be
trapped right at J.J. Watt. That's tough to do.
Taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Now Bortles. Flushed out right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. Throwing is Bortles. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
He does that very well, man.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Wait, 20. 20.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The tackle that time by William Hayes.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Zach Cunningham in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Shadow. 29. Alpha. Wait, 20. Shadow. Wait, 20.
Now Brady.
That's mine.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And a big turnover there.
How?
Guys will get the football back.
How is that pass interference, dude? I played that perfectly.
For PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
I played that. There's no better way I could have played that, man. That was unreal. Come on.
And into the red zone now, and Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now Brady. And that is incomplete here.
He got him before I could
switch. Trying to get that in the
switch.
hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And that'll make it third down.
Started to look like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Orange!
Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Like 20!
They'll run here with Freeman. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Devontae Freeman punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Man, I can play with this fucking dude, too.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
I'm making my own mistakes here. I gotta keep playing though, man. I have him beat. He's converting on third downs, and I'm shooting myself in the foot.
Touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills getting set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Green 80! Green 80!
Here's Bortles to throw. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They go play action here on first down. Going up top. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Blue 20, wide 20, 29, Alpha, check it, 72.
To throw again, Brady. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Brady. He's going to
How does that happen? How do you run by the safety, man? That doesn't make sense. We're in cover 6, no one over top, and he gets burned right by him. That doesn't make sense. That should never happen.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
I know, I guess so.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Sugar. White 20. Round 80. Round 80.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that is gonna be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Like how it...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
I can't even play defense,
Tom
man.
Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead. They'll try and run with Freeman. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful.
What's up, Chris?
And so they run it in on the two-point
Sorry,
try.
brother, I'm a little bit focused here on the
from
fact
the
that
offense's perspective,
I can't.
what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play?
I said it before, man. I need to get some breaks. I need to play a flawless game, and I haven't caught my breaks, and I haven't played a flawless game.
And so, are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now. People blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
I had a pick on his first drive or second drive that I wasn't even playing with the guy that got the pass interference call.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's White. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Bortles. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Let's go.
Bortles now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Green 80. Green 80.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
372.
Throwing now is Bortles. And the pressure gets to him again. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. J.J. Nelson now to return.
This game's frustrating because I'm not playing as bad as the score says. I'm controlling the time of possession.
The Patriots offense now, they
I've
work their
moved
way
the ball,
back onto the field.
but I haven't capitalized on what I have.
And what I'm thinking is that
I made some good stops, but
spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Man,
It's a loss
of
a yard
well.
there, and now second down.
Finished drives.
And while that play was unsuccessful to start the second half, I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently, but that doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass and do nothing else.
Now Brady throwing on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he'll get this back.
Come on, use it. Use it now.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Green 80. Green 80. Spread left. Spread left. 11. 372.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Buying time to his left. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Green 80. Green 80. So right. So right.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Bortles. And it's complete.
Get in there, Hooper. Let's go.
And he is into the end zone for
Come on.
Buffalo
Come on.
touchdown. Austin Hooper, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills cut into that lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed
Need to pause and take a piss.
throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Here comes Nelson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the...
Need to take a piss. Be right back.
Yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And this will go for 5 up to the 33. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On second down, here's Brady. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Caught here by Conley. Shows his strength at the 50. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
From midfield, here's Brady. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tebow Young. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. To throw, it's Bortles. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Duke Riley coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. The Bills on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Bortles. And he finds Stills, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Vernon Hargreaves with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He was looking that time for Stills.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
To throw on 2nd down. Brady, he goes underneath to Freeman. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Devontae Freeman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. On second down, here's Bortles. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Now Bortles. And this will be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Bortles to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
I think this one comes under the heading of sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because you and I both know coaches go crazy seeing their quarterbacks roll out, in this case to the right side, and try to throw it back into the middle of the field. He got away with one there.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
Green 80. Green 80. Hank.
Now Bortles, got to have this one. And able to connect with Berrios. And he's going to get this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Throwing on first down is Bortles. Eluding the pressure right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. Thomas barreling ahead. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Again, they'll throw with Bortles. On the left side, a catch by White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bills' passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. J.J. Watt in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Here's Bortles to throw. Goes underneath here to White. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Bills on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 11.
Green 80. Green 80. Lucy. Green inside.
From the gun, it's Bortles. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout,
because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
It's complete. It's Miller. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Like 20. Green 80.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Here we go. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Out. Shadow.
Brady to throw on second down. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. A handoff. Devontae Freeman looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain was playing. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jonathan Allen in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. To throw, it's Brady. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out come the Bills. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Bortles will try again on 2nd down. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Bortles now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Bortles. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Lucy.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
372. Lucy.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he comes back with one complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total. But they're still coming up well short. And that is how this one comes to an end. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, All we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs, and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
So that'll do.
Oh, thank you, Justin. It is. But man, if I just did not, well, I'm just gonna say what I said again. I have to finish off drives. I lost the battle on third downs. You know, I had a lot of. I moved. It's not very often I have more yards than the other team, and I lose because I usually play very strong defense, and it's because I play the same way he does, which is bend don't break, let him move down the field, and then when it gets into the red zone, shut him down. But when I get all the way down there and I throw a pick and he returns it past midfield, there's not much I can do. And then the one big third down when it was 7-0 at the beginning of the game, he throws a deep ball. I pick it off, and they call a pass interference on a different player on the team, like on a computer player. That was a big drain of momentum. And now he's up 14. Now he's up 14-0, and then it's me fighting back when. Even at that point, I still move the ball all the way down the field and then turn the ball over. He played it about as perfect as you could. And I had to play a flawless game against this guy, and I just didn't do it. I just did not do it. This guy's going to have a good chance of winning the whole thing, so I can't be that upset. You know, go 11-5 and get a wild card bid because he goes 15-1. That's pretty tough to fight with. And then he won 2 big jump balls. You know, I don't have that unbelievable shutdown corner, so he just took Alshon Jeffrey one-on-one against Tavon Young, who had 2 pass interference calls and got beat on 2 deep balls, who's played great all year, but he's just not a shutdown guy out there. So when he can just do that and pick on him, that gives him a whole lot of playbook to work with. So, but hey, it's a good run, man. I'll take what I can get with that. You know, I get my first playoff win in this league. He gets his win. 49ers beat the Eagles, a tight one. Lions beat the Packers, so Dylan moves on. And that's the only one so far, because I think there's still one more game left to be played. But, alright, fellas. Until next time, I'm going to get some sleep, because I feel like absolute ass, and I have to wake up early in the morning, get to school, and have practice and stuff, so hopefully I can beat this cold tomorrow, but as you can tell, it doesn't sound too good, so we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for joining. You know, this doesn't stop here. We continue on, continue to play. Next year, hopefully I can get the better of him. Hopefully I can even the score. But until then, thank you guys. Stay tuned. I'm still streaming. I'll still be streaming, no worries. Have a whole lot to stream. So thank you guys. Have a good night.